Hello there. Glad you're here with me today. I hope you're having a lovely day. Maybe you're crafting, enjoying the joy of crafting, or maybe you're just imagining what you're going to craft next, which I think sometimes I spend more time doing that than I actually do the crafting. But today I have a small Temu haul. I wanted to test out Temu again and see what it was doing, how it was going to work with the tariffs and the shipping and all that. And this what I got here is just $20, and it didn't have any visible extra tariffs on. I mean, like once you put it in your basket, that was it. When you got to pay out, there wasn't anything extra, and it didn't cost me shipping. I will say a couple weeks ago when I first started looking on there, it was hard to get through the local ones, and I didn't want to buy anything local. And you get the $2.99 added on. Local seems kind of high on a lot of things, so I'm not sure how that's working. And when I first started clicking on things, until I started just clicking on non-local stuff, it did take a while before I finally got to that. And that now when I go in there, I see a lot of this stuff is not local, so I'm not getting too much of that. I wish they had a little thing you could check and take the local out. But I would say that the prices, of course, are a little bit higher, but you can still find some deals in there that makes crafting a little bit more viable to some of us who don't have a ton of money to do this. So what I got today was, first I found these threads to wind up and put around your collages behind things. And I think they were like $2.50 or something like that. And I thought they looked really good. And in person, they're quite sparkly, and there's quite a bit there. So I'm really enjoy this one. I think I'm going to enjoy this one. It's a little bit, no, it's got some stiffness to it. I was thinking it was going to be a little bit too lax, so it would kind of flop to the side, but no, it's got a little stiffness to it. And then, so I got a silver one, and I got a gold one, but the gold is a little bit bronzy. It's maybe a little yellowy, but still twisted around behind something you're collaging on, so it just sticks out a little bit. That'll be kind of nice. So I like that. And then I'm always looking for these crystals of a certain size, and actually last time I went looking for them, flat back crystals, I couldn't find them in this bigger size. So I was glad to see some of these, and I will leave the link to my Temu haul in the description box so you can go see if they still have them. So that's a really nice size. I don't know how we can actually size that so you could see, but I think this is a, what is that, about a 1.5 inch to 2 inch circle? I don't know if that helps or not, but nice size. So that was a good find. And then I found these beads, and I'm a little bit disappointed in the beads because the hole is on a different size, but I'm thinking about Christmas in July, so it's making me think about Christmas, and I wanted to get some Christmas beads, but the hole is, I was thinking the hole would be like this, so the bead would look like that, but the hole is on the side, so it looks like that or that. But then I was looking at it on this is my pokey tool I use all the time. That does kind of look like a candy cane. So that might be okay on a Christmas pokey tool. So, and it was, like I said, a good price. And I don't remember what size they were. They're probably 16 mil or 15 mil. But got those. And then what started me off was I wanted some more of these storage bags. I am using these like crazy. These are really great. I'll show you. I'm going to show you something here in a minute. But these are really great for just putting things in and to see stuff. Now, I've been using envelopes for my ephemera, my fussy cuts, all kinds of things like that. But these, I can see it better. And there's more room to move in and get things and move it around so you can pick through it. So I wanted to get some more of those. And I looked and looked and looked because they went from like, gosh, $10 down to $5. But I think I finally got these for even a better price than that. So I think there's like 10 in there. And they have them from like 8.5 to 9, a little over 9. I think these might be a little bigger than the last one I got. Actually, no, they look about the same size. So, and you can even hang them, although I haven't figured out a great way to storage and hang them. So I got those. And then I saw a deal on washi tape, and I thought this looked better than it came in than it looks. I think some of the things that you're going to find on Temu with the price is a good price. You're going to have a little bit less, and it's going to be like, these are thinner. These are so, you know, thin. So I don't love this one, and then there's not a ton on there. There's really not that much on there. But still, I'll use them. So this one came out way better. I was looking for some Christmas washi. Now this is thicker. Now there's still not as much on them, but still. And these are foiled. If I shine it right, maybe. Oops, I'm always, hopefully I was in frame. I don't know if you guys can see the foil. So I like those. And then my last thing is two things. I've been doing those fabric mesh clusters. I'm kind of addicted to them. And I've also been looking for some tulle snowflakey fabric. And a lot of it has too wide of a print. So they'll have a snowflake here, and then a snowflake way over here, and a snowflake way over here. Well, and then you cut it out and you won't really have one in the middle. This one looks really great because it's got, the snowflakes are tight, and it's a blue mesh. I'm not sure how much the blue is going to show up when you use it singly, like you cut out a square and use it for our fabric clusters, or you can cut out some of it and use it as something behind a bow, kind of, so you have it sticking out a little bit that way. Anyways, I think it's real pretty. There's a lot of things you can do with this. And these are very, very sparkly. And you get a lot. So I like that one. And then my last find was, I had bought a project from the Prickly Pink Crafter. So she did a whole series of things. It was beautiful. It's just gorgeous. And she did like tags and boxes, and anyways, and I bought it, and in there she gave me extra. She gave me these butterflies. And I just fell in love with these butterflies. And so I wanted to, of course, I just kept my eyes open. And I don't know if she got this off of Temu, she got this dye off of Temu or not. But I think maybe she did, because I saw this dye. And so I cut these out. I've cut them out just to see. And it looks to me like it's the same thing in different sizes. So I think that might be the same thing. And she's got this layered, she's got like some tulle behind there, like the snowflake tulle behind there. And then she's got each one raised. Isn't that pretty? Anyways, I think I'm going to do a video where we're going to make these butterflies. So, and I was going to take this all apart, but I didn't want to before I showed it to you, so I didn't pull them apart. But now that I've started cutting them, I'm going to leave it all together. There's no reason to pull it apart. So you cut it like 4 times in 4 different papers, and then you can make this type of thing, I believe. So that'll be another video for another day. And there is my Temu haul for today. And like I said, I hope you're having a great day and a great crafting day if you're crafting. And I really appreciate you stopping by and visiting with me. And if you have any questions, please just ask below the video and I'll be happy to answer. You guys take care.